Hey, what's up?
Hey,
What's up? What's up? Hi, everybody.
hey
Uh,
guys.
so glad to see you guys today. We have a good show for you guys today. Some awesome
Yes, we
topics.
do.
We're going to talk about some things. But
Yeah.
before we get started, I want to say congratulations to our producer, Nate, on his
Yeah.
nominations for the Black Crown
Yes.
Awards. Woo!
Yes.
Congratulations, Nate, on your nominations. I believe it's for Renaissance Man of the Year.
Oh, look at
Um,
you.
I think it's Best Radio Show. And the
Yeah.
third one was Best um something like business or something. Best vendor. So yay, Nate! Congratulations. Be sure we're gonna post the link uh today to go vote for him. And we'll tell
Make
you who to
sure
vote
you
for.
vote. Right. Make sure you
The best
vote.
vendor, I believe, is Vast Child Blue Jewelry. Under Renaissance Man is his name, Nate. I cannot pronounce your last name. Sorry. And under Best Radio Show, it is sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Couser?
Couser. Yes.
Couser.
Oh
I
my
knew it.
God. Then
Couser.
why you didn't say it right?
I don't know. I didn't want to mess it up. Okay, so under Best Vendor, it's Vasha Blue Jury. Under Renaissance Man is Nate Couser. And under Best Radio Show, it is the Artist Exchange. So be sure to go vote for him. Like I said, we'll put the links up all this week because I believe the actual show is on the 20th. So we're gonna be putting it up until voting close, whenever voting close. So we'll put it up every day.
And make sure
Be
you
sure to
vote.
support. Yeah,
Make sure
go
you
vote
vote.
for him. He is an awesome, awesome
He is.
person. So be sure you go vote for him. Okay? And y'all saw him briefly on just like a couple seconds. So he's awesome. um, we have some very, very interesting topics today.
We do.
And also, we wanted to start shouting out some of our sponsors for this month as well. We have quite a few. When we come back from commercial break, I'll have those lined up for you guys. But let's get into it. Let's
Yes,
get into
yes,
this show.
yes. How was
You
your week?
know, huh?
How was your week?
It was good. I got all my information and stuff
Good.
for the job. So I start next week. Next Wednesday is my orientation.
Okay.
So yep, I start working next week. Thank God.
Look
But
at
I
you.
have some really exciting news as
Okay. You
well.
pregnant?
Girl, bye. Don't keep playing with me. No children coming up out of chimp. Okay? I am about to start launching my
Get
very
married.
own. Shut up. I am about to start selling shoes. So I have my shoes coming in later this month, and I will be at 1734 Maryland Avenue with
Okay.
some of my merchandise, and I'll be selling them there.
Now, what type of shoes?
Uh, so right now, since it's a holiday season, I wanted to do just like slippers because that's mostly what people like to gift others for. Like, oh, here it's cold, it's wintertime. Here goes some house slippers. So I got some really cute house slippers coming in, and I also got some little cute sneakers, like really fashionable sneakers. And I got a couple of
Okay.
pair of heels that
I
is
was
really
waiting on the
cute.
heels.
I got some really cute heels that's coming in as well. So I'm gonna finish all that up this weekend, and I'm
Okay.
waiting on my shipment to come. So be
Okay.
on the lookout for my
Okay.
shoes
Be
to start
cute.
launching.
Be cute with your cute self.
So yeah,
Yes. Come
I will
out
be at 1734
1734.
Maryland Avenue selling some shoes. I'll
Yes, she
definitely
does.
um yeah, we do come on. We're supposed to come on tomorrow, Indira. However, we are kind of busy tomorrow. Our producer is having something going on in the daytime, and then at night we have an event that we've been so luckily invited to come to do a
Yes.
media coverage for a panel discussion for Mama Jones.
Right.
And I believe some of the panelists will be LaDon Black from
LaDon Black.
92. Don't
Mm.
forget
Nikki.
Tamika Chapman from the
Yeah.
Style Lounge. She'll definitely be on the panel. I believe Pork Chop from 90CQ and his
TQ.
his
Yeah.
wife will be on as well. and and Mama Jones, of course, Mama Jones. So
And
yeah.
Dara said,
And
please
Dara,
sell platforms.
I'm gonna sell some platforms. I know you love your platforms.
Yeah.
I will definitely have the platforms for y'all. She said, y'all messing me up. Hey, listen, we thank you, Indira, for your support because you watch this show each and every Saturday, and I am thankful for you, sister. Okay, that's my sister. She is definitely a big supporter of us, and I am truly, truly, truly honored to have to know her and been in her presence many and many times before. So, but we definitely will be posting the show tomorrow as well from our regular time, 11 to 1. So other people can watch it and comment and stuff like that.
It's a little bit more settled this time. Like this time.
I know it's all like, I don't know. I guess so. Listen. I had just woke up. I was supposed to come down to the studio,
but I was you a glass of wine.
I just woke up. I was so tired. Oh, I love you too. Love you to life too, sis. I love you so much. So sweet. Yeah, I love her. She is an awesome person. You ever met somebody that just has a sweet spirit? I can honestly say, in my years of knowing her, I have never seen her angry. I've seen, we've shared some very intimate moments, some very, very, very personal things amongst each other. And I have never seen this girl like,
that's the ones you gotta watch out for. The ones that be quiet because they're gonna snag you. Better not push her buttons. Don't push her buttons.
She has the sweetest spirit. Like she just has the sweetest spirit. Like she's awesome. She's awesome. I do say so myself from my personal experience and knowing her. She's a sweet person. And oftentimes people take her like, why she so? And she, like I said, she's always happy. Anything could be going on. It's raining outside. She be like, it's a beautiful day, y'all. Some people be like, it ain't beautiful outside. It's raining. She's one of them people that see the beauty in everything. You ever met one of them people like that, like that sees the beauty in everything, no matter what it is. That's how she is. She sees the beauty in everything, and I'd be like, you know what? I need to be like her.
You definitely do because you got anger issues.
Shut up. She sees the beauty in everything, and I love it. So
it is. I love being around people like that. They really uplift your spirit so much.
Yes.
Just such a better
and some people, I remember she used to say, everybody be so mad at me when I go to work because I be so happy and they be so miserable. She be like, I don't care, and she don't change. She don't change, and I love that about her. She does not change.
Absolutely.
Stay the same, sis. Stay the same.
Aww.
She's got engaged recently, so that's awesome as well. Yeah, I can't wait for that. She just celebrated her birthday, and she went to Atlanta, I believe, for her birthday. Her and her fiance and some friends. So that was awesome. So happy belated birthday, sis. Happy belated birthday.
I went out there and won $10. That's all I won. $10. Atlantic City.
Where? And no, she went to Atlanta.
Oh,
did I say Atlantic City or said Atlanta? I said Atlantic City. I thought I said Atlanta.
Maybe you said Atlanta. Sorry. I don't know. That's what happened.
I said Atlanta. Just probably you. She said, "Come on, you know I'm a crybaby, girl. Bye." She is definitely not a crybaby. She does cry, but not like sad tears. Her tears are always tears of joy. She sees the good in everything and everybody, and I love that. She'll definitely call you like, I don't like that spirit.
Well, I like the good news, and I like the fact that, you start work, and I like the fact that I put in my 2 weeks last week, and I am officially...
So you like the fact that you're unemployed. That's what you're saying. I ain't never met somebody so excited to be unemployed. Girl. You should go. It's not that far. It's awesome. You could get like a little bus trip. You can get like a little $30 bus ticket to go to Atlantic City, and I believe they give you the $30 back. I believe if they used to. Now this is pre-COVID. I don't know what they do now. Now the COVID is
because they try to get people back up there.
Right. I don't know if they give you the $30 back now that COVID is out and about, but they give you like you can buy the bus ticket for like $30, and I believe they give you the $30 back.
Right.
I don't know how that goes. But I heard some people say that before. I've been there one time. I didn't see much like it because I'm not a gambler. Nate said Greyhound have trips and they give you a $20 voucher Nice. So you could take the Greyhound right to Atlanta. So it ain't gonna take you nothing but a couple hours.
Right.
That's a couple hour bus ride. That's it.
I like Atlanta. I just don't feel too
that
good
this is
about
Atlantic City.
I'm at Atlantic City. That's what happens.
Y'all, she is crazy. she is crazy.
That's that night juice. That Friday
Girl,
night,
bye.
the week is over juice.
She's talking about she's excited. She quit her job. I ain't never seen nobody so. I said quit.
Bye-bye.
I just said quit. I said quit. Jesus. She about to jump down my throat. I ain't losing my job.
I didn't lose. Trust me. They wouldn't even let me go.
Oh, they give you some goodbye gifts. They give you like goodbye.
They gave me a whole goodbye, a farewell party and everything. They did not want me to go. They was like, "You come back anytime." I'm like, "Yeah, no."
I ain't come back to that crazy place.
Right. I need. I don't know though. I kind of like it though. I'm home with the kids all day. I be on their ass while they doing their
kids probably like, I hate mommy here. We used to be able to do this when she wasn't at home. Remember, y'all, we never go to class when mommy wasn't here.
That's why the hell I'm home, because their ass is taking a break.
Poor children.
Gemma be doing homeschool. She be doing her letters and stuff. We be having fun.
Oh,
and
cute.
I get to do a lot of stuff that I didn't get to do. I get a chance to catch up on a lot of stuff and then focus on, my businesses.
Focus on your business.
I get to focus on, FMG. And I really get to put my all, because I feel like right now, my businesses are my passion.
Yeah.
I feel like, and you know what? I had a conversation with one of my coworkers about that. And she was like, at some point in time, I don't want to work for nobody. I want my own business. I don't want to come in and work for nobody. I was like, at first I was like, I kind of still want to be an IT tech. But now that I'm really like, putting my time and stuff into it, I feel like, I like this. Make my own.
I definitely say like this last month, the month of October was definitely a trying month for me. I quit my job in September, so the month of October was really make or break for me. It was a make or break, with starting I.Am.She and putting my face to work definitely caused me to definitely like depend on God, so to speak, because like, God, what are you telling me? Like, for me, it was like I was stressing like about my car payment. I was stressing about, getting stuff for the podcast, because this is a business in itself. I was just stressing about everything. And then my son's birthday was coming up. I didn't want to feel like, dang, I can't get him nothing for his birthday. It was a lot going on in October for me. It was definitely a stress. It was a stressful month. One of the stressful months for me this year so far. It definitely had me losing my fucking marbles, if I should say,
But it's funny.
Thank God I made it.
Yeah, and it's funny though, because that's what's changed my mind and made me feel like, okay, I just need to focus on my own brand. I just need to focus on my own self. Especially a lot of the people that we had come on, a lot of our guests that we had come on, and they were just so inspiring.
Yeah,
and,
they was inspiring.
To the point where, like, just like you said, I didn't know what my car payment was going to be paid. I didn't know what I was going to do, about my son's birthday, all this stuff. And it just seems like the more they pushing towards what they want to do and pushing towards, their calling, the more blessings they're receiving. So it's like maybe that's an open door for you. You had to close one door in order for another one to open. That's how I see it.
You better say that.
I'm just gonna walk through that door and I'm gonna keep
going.
You
better say that. You better say that.
I am gonna keep going. I am really inspired by so many people that I've met, so many entrepreneurs and business owners. I'm just so inspired. Like, you just really now I feel like
I love it.
I can do anything.
Sorry, y'all. My laptop fell. Shoot.
I don't like how you fell on the floor. I think you really
fell.
It
was a laptop. No, it was a laptop. It fell on the floor. Girl, bye. It was a laptop that fell. Let's get it started with this show. The first topic we come up. Dang, I don't know what's going on with this laptop right now. The first topic we're gonna talk about is this day. You want to discipline your children, or even your mate kids. Discipline your kids. I am a firm believer in whip that ass. I'm team whip that ass. Now, I don't think you should like beat your kids like how most people be beating their kids. I don't think you should beat your child, but I definitely think that when I say beat, I mean like how we used to get beat with pots and pans and fiction.
Who got beat with a pot and pan? A switch.
Shut up. A switch. Now putting a belt to the butt, I do believe that you should do that.
Yeah. Definitely, you need to sometimes you do need to put that discipline in place. And what's funny? I tried to start off when I had my first child. I really tried to start off with that little simple stuff like go sit in the corner. Girl, that ain't work.
It's to sit in the corner for me. Because who's sitting in timeout for? Who's going to sit in timeout? Little Johnny in timeout for 30 minutes. What the fuck is that going to do? What is that going to do?
I was reading these parenting books, and it was like you put the child in timeout for however age they are. That's how long you put them in.
Oh, so he won, so he in there for a minute. He gets 60 seconds in timeout. Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
I tried it on little David when he was like, I think he was like 5. I tried it on him. I said, you get in that timeout chair, you go over there and sit down. Girl, and I think like 1 minute he got up, he was like, Mom, I don't want to do this no more. I'm tired. Wait a minute. It's not meant for you to be tired.
That's not how they go. That's not how that works. I'm beating the ass.
But you know what? I had to change it up real quick because that little thing did to me one day. This is almost in the same couple of months that I was trying to do that little timeout thing, and they say, "Girl, we was walking across the street from the playground. It was across the street from our house. Girl, he kept on trying to go on the street by himself across the street, and I said, David, you gotta hold my hand. He snatched his daggone hand away from me and said, Mommy, I'm going across the street by myself. Girl, that's when I put him out of the damn chair. I told his ass up. I told him up that day. I said, we go ahead and change this discipline up. But the funny part about it though is how your parents be like, don't beat them. Like, wait a minute.
Don't right.
Where
you was whipping my ass.
Me? Like, where was the sparing or my beating?
Listen, when I tell you my aunt used to tear my ass up. I used to get beat for dumb shit. I used to have to go. I was one of them kids that had to go get their own switch. Yeah, and I would try to. That's me. I used to get beaten for everything. She used to call it 10 licks. You get 10 licks, 20 licks. Yeah, she had this one leather belt. I hate that motherfucker. I hate that belt. She found I got a whooping for hiding the belt. Like, damn.
What she found?
Ain't being here. No, she found it.
You ain't hiding good.
She found it. Whip my ass. One of my aunts whooped me. It was like one of them easy whoopings. I was like, it's too easy. She might keep going. So I said, when she gets towards the end, let me cry a little bit. Let her think she's really whipping my ass. Girl, that shit don't hurt. Girl, this shit don't hurt.
I used to have to sit there and watch my grandmother pull the leaves off
the switch. Because you're not gonna watch me get my ass whooped. You're not gonna watch me. Watch you get my whooping. Get my weapon, your weapon to whip my ass. That's not what you about to do. But I'm not sitting here promoting you beating on your kids, because some people be taking it too far, be punching these kids in the chest and knocking their head between the wall and shit.
Brandy used to do that. Brandy used to punch Jay in the chest all
Thank God her brother is not living, because that boy would be locked up for child abuse.
Yeah, they can come find.
They said beat that ass.
Thank you, Dave. That's really how you got discipline. That's how he thought it was to discipline boys. Like, you gotta be more harder on them. It wasn't like a hard punch, like knock you out, make your asthma come up. It was just like, yeah.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Now,
don't do that.
Now, you know how David is when it comes to the boys, he'll be quick to pop. He got that big country boy hand, so he give them one of those quick pops on the back of the butt. But when they come to girl, a couple weeks ago, Jimmy and Cameron called themselves doing pulling the daggone Mimi from Atlanta Housewives. They call themselves swinging on a daggone shower rod, girl, and broke the shower rod in half. So I come upstairs, and I come in the house for work, and I'm walking upstairs. He said, "Yeah, there you go. You gonna have to be Gemma for me." I said, "Oh, you done already started. I wasn't here. It wasn't on my time. You gotta go with
whip her ass. Whip her ass." Somebody said, "Kia Poo, Sandra."
Hey, Sandra. Girl, he said, you gonna have to take Gemma. I could be Karen, but you gonna have to take Gemma. I said, that was not on my time. I was at work. You might as well.
Right. You were the responsible party for them children at that time. You need to pop that ass.
That's how I go. Girl, and she gonna sit there. So while we sit here discussing who's gonna beat her, she talk about, I didn't do nothing. I did not do nothing. I said, so who was swinging on the shower rod? Cameron.
First of all, why was they swinging on the shower rod?
Girl, I don't know what they was.
How did they get up there? What, they stood on the side of the tub?
Stood on the side of the tub and started hanging.
And decided to hang from. Oh, they needed their ass. I'm mad now. I'm finna come over there and whip their ass because I'm pissed off. Because why the hell did you think that was okay?
I said, Jimbo, well, why did you do it? Because Cameron told me to. I said, this is the second time you did something that Cameron did have told you to do. So if Cameron tell you jump off there, you go jump. You better listen to what Cameron did. Cameron, why would you tell her to follow behind you? You try to make sure somebody else got in trouble with you in case you got in trouble. I know what Cameron knew.
Listen, let me tell you something. I would have whipped that. Did David whoop her?
He gave her one pop. The belt, I
wore her ass out.
I didn't even hear the belt snap. And she all fell in the floor. I said, girl,
that's like a video on Instagram that's going around. The little girl the dad was potty training her, and she peed in her I think she pooped in her pull up. And the daddy said, "Did I tell you to poop in that pull up?" She said, "No." She's screaming and shit before she get her ass whooped. We had the belt in her hand.
Yeah,
she said right there. He said, "I've had to whoop you," but he was hitting the floor and she was hollering. He was hitting the floor. I told you not to do that no more. He hitting the floor and she hollering. What you hollering for? Girl, you was the phoniest person. I find that video so funny. Every time I see it, I be like, look at her. She just be lying. She lied like she getting her ass beat. She's screaming and hollering.
That's what Jimmy did. She fell in the floor, girl, screaming like somebody killing her. And then that other one. Do your kids ever? Did your son ever threaten you with CPS? He gonna call CPS on you?
Oh yeah, he did that before. I'm gonna call the people. He said, "I'm gonna call the." This is what he was like. How old was he when he said he was gonna call CPS on me? Call him. I'll call him my damn self.
So what they think?
I'll call him.
Cause they see that on TV. Cause they see that on TV.
They heard some little kid in their class say that shit. I'm gonna call CPS, or they mama got CPS called on.
Right.
I'm gonna call CPS. I'm gonna call Chapter. I wish you would.
They gave me
call him. Call him. Call him.
They gave me that card, Jalen. If you need it, they gave me that card. It's in my book.
They said pass this around in school and see if any other kids get their ass whooped. I'm a firm believer in whipping that ass. I tell whatever that a lot because out of the year that I stayed with him, lived with him, let me say, I think he whipped his daughter twice. Okay. Twice. But you know me. I can do anything. And then he has a habit of putting her on punishment, taking her phone and putting on punishment for TV. But here's the thing, here's a pattern. You put me on punishment for 2 weeks. I can't watch TV. I can't get my phone. But after the first week, I can go watch TV. And then the week after, I can go and get my phone back. I say, that's not doing anything because she knows how to play the system now. All I got to do is get through this week. I can't go outside. I can't do nothing. All I got to do is get through this week. And then you're going to start feeling bad for me. And then you're going to let me come downstairs and watch TV. And then after that week, you're going to start giving me my phone back. It's like, it was a repeating cycle. I'm like, what is she learning? Right. I know one time he punished her for a month. And every day he was like, I want to take her here. I want to do this, that, and the third with her. I was like, I know the hell you didn't. I know you didn't.
It hurt his little heart.
It hurt his little heart. Yes, it did. It hurt his little heart. Yeah.
Now, do you think?
I want to do this.
Do you think when people use cleaning as a source of punishment? I was just thinking about that when you said taking her phone and stuff, like cleaning, like washing walls and stuff like that.
I feel like do you feel like that should be a punishment?
Yeah. Do you feel like it's like a
form of punishment?
Yeah. Not that regular cleaning, but like extended cleaning, like doing extra stuff, like wiping wiping down the walls, washing the cars, stuff.
I believe I'm the type that will wash my walls down every season. So
the baseboards, stuff like
the
that.
baseboards, the floorboards, yeah.
Scrub the floor with a toothbrush. Let's
do something. I would make them do something that they don't want to do. Yeah, make them do something that they don't want to get done.
Because a lot of people don't believe in beating their kids, because there are certain situations where CPS come in at the wrong time.
That's too loud.
CPS come in at the wrong time.
Yeah.
So I can understand why some people stay away from just, beating their kids. But I think, certain things like that they don't want to do, I think we can still use them as a, reason,
Sandra said it depends on how you do it. It does depend on how you do it. It does. You're right. It does depend on how you do it. Because
what you say?
I said it does depend on how you do it. It does. I feel like go ahead.
You know where I got my topic from? I'm gonna tell you where I got my topic from. Discipline kids. Sandra, she went on a rant, girl. I had to watch that live about them kids in school acting a fool, them parents and them kids in school acting
what happened? What happened?
Well, she was just talking about like she was saying something about, people, because I think she's a teacher in a public school system or a teacher's aide. And she was talking about, the kids just being so disrespectful in the school system. And, when you fighting and talking to the teachers all types of ways and things like that. And then when you go, confront the parent is ready to jump on you or telling you they can't believe their kids did this and that. So
no.
I felt like, okay, let's get more into it. Because I really like that conversation. I really like that live that she did. And I was like, I want to get more into this because I really want to know what people will be doing out here with our kids when we sending them to school.
I can honestly say that working in the daycare field, you definitely you come across, I came across a lot of different parents. I've come across the ones that I don't know where she get that fucking cussing from, because I don't cuss when they like, what? Y'all must be in here cussing or something, because I don't cuss at home, and she don't do that in front. I'll be like, well, baby girl, you was just outside cussing your baby father out.
Right.
Like, you don't forget you live around the corner in the project. I can go out back and hit your mouth, and you ain't there cussing up a storm, so don't.
Right.
She said, girl, they did it.
Sandra is funny.
I was like, oh my God. Working in the daycare, you definitely get to see all different types of parents and people coming up in there. And I'm telling you, the first thing they say is, I don't do that at home. Girl, you a damn lie.
Where else they learning from?
They only here for a few hours out the day. They go home, they there with you all night. They there with you all weekend. They come here Monday through Friday for a few hours, honey. They get it from somewhere. It definitely wasn't here. They used to do that all the time. I don't even cut that. I don't even need. I'm like, girl.
That is not the mind frame. The mind frame is once they dropped up off with you, they on your time.
On your time. I ain't coming to pick them up. I know I'm off work today. I'm going to be late picking them up. I'm going to drop them off on time, but I'm going to be late picking them up. Like, what? Where you do that at?
And they on your time. That's your time to deal with and try to figure out how you going to get my child to stop cursing for these couple hours that you got.
Your child coming through the door talking about shit. Stop that. Shit. pile of shit.
I know you too. I know you whipped your whole neck around like, what you just
say? Shit. And then they repeat it.
Like
you better
the
stop
first
saying
time.
it. You better stop.
The first time. Let me just. You heard what I said.
You heard what I said. It's something else.
Me and David had a conversation this week. We actually had a conversation this week about that. And we was like talking about, like what you were saying, with kids picking up things behind their parents. And the conversation, it was really deep because he was pretty much saying, and we're pretty young parents, but he is we try to stay aware of, the things that the kids are watching and, the things that we do, the things that we say. And we were riding heavy, out on our way to our little date night. And he was just like, he said, I don't like arguing. I don't like fussing, in front of the kids. I don't like arguing. I said, I don't like arguing either. I don't care for it. And he was like, yeah, because I don't want my kids to pick up it or always see, their parents fussing and fighting and thinking that's a good thing and that's how it's supposed to be. Because they always watching, even when they're not in the same room.
Even when you think they don't, even when you think they're not, they're always watching. They're always listening. They're always listening. I learned that the hard way. Like, I know I talk about him a lot, but living with another kid that ain't my kid, because my boyfriend child is younger than mine. My son is 19, she's 11, so he's grown and out of the house and in college and stuff. So going to living with him, transitioning from living in my own space to then moving in with my boyfriend at the time. Well, he still is my boyfriend, but moving in with him, it was like, your daughter listening to you, right? I had to correct him on some behaviors that he was doing and he didn't think about, because I would notice like, hey, you talking about adult business in front of your daughter and you thinking she ain't listening, but she's listening. I had to tell him like, don't do that. I correct him like, hey. He like, what? I'm like, no, now is not the time. I would say that subtly. Now is not the time.
Right.
So I would have to let him know, like, you so used to talking that you don't even realize. You thinking that she not paying attention and she ain't hearing. Oh, she listening. She's listening.
I know I did when I was
she's
that
listening.
age. I was listening through the vents.
Yeah, and it would be a really adult stuff that he would talk about, and this is so crazy to me, right? So this is another part of disciplining your kids that's not really disciplined. He has this thing where if he's playing a game or if he's talking and he cuss, he be like, oh, my bad. Oh, your bad. You already said it. He be like, well, at least I apologize for it. So when you cussing on the game, it's different from when you talking to me and you cussing like a sailor. Like, come on now. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I cuss. I cuss. I cuss this, honey. I use them words very fluently. That is my form of Spanish. I speak cussing very fluently. So it's like, he'd be like, oh, my bad. I'm like, what the fuck you? You already said it. He'd be on the game. He'd be like, fuck. And he'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. What you sorry for? You already said the damn word. He'd be like, I'm just, I can't remember the phrase that he uses when he say it. It's basically like he's correcting the behavior that he did. Well, okay, you don't want to cuss in front of her, but you talk adult business in front of her. You say personal adult things in front of her like she's not listening. Because trust and believe, if you're not cussing in front of her friends are cussing. And she cussing with her friends because you done been through her phone and she cussing at her friends.
That's some bad churn.
Come on. Like, make it make sense to me. Like, it'd be that little thing. I'd be like, make it make sense. Like, make it make sense to me. Cussing up a storm. Kids, I'm telling you, I don't put nothing past kids cussing out of my presence. I remember the first time Jalen cussed in my presence. I remember this it's so clear as day. We were coming home from the Y. He was like in the 4th grade, and his little best friend lived across the street. And we were coming home from the Y one night, and they was in the back seat, and I think one of them had $5 and one of them had $1. Both of them had, I don't know what it was, but they was debating on how they was gonna spend their money at school the next day. So the friend was like, they get the beefing in the back seat, and then one of the friends was like, "You ain't gonna get no more. I ain't giving you my $1 or something like that." He was like, he looked over and said, "Nigga, fuck you and your $1." I will never forget this. I was driving down the street. All of a sudden, I hear, "Nigga, fuck you and your $1. I don't give a fuck about your $1." I turned around. I said, "Jalen." He like, "No, Ma." Because he had this little squeaky voice there. This is his little squeaky voice. He was like, "No, Ma," because he tried to tell me he ain't giving me nothing. I don't give a fuck about your $1. Yo, I can remember that so clear. Like, the boy, I don't know what Scrappy said to him at that time about that $1. So that boy looked over at him and said, "Nigga, fuck you and your $1." Oh man, y'all! I the real me wanted to beat the hell out of him. I ain't gonna lie, but it was so shocking to hear that coming from him. I was like, "Oh my God, Crystal, you really be coming."
He was listening. He was just waiting for the right moment.
He was listening. He was waiting. He knew how to use the word. Oh my God!
Context of the word.
When he told that boy, "Nigga, fuck you and your $1." I cried, yo. I cried. I ain't gonna lie. But it was just so crazy. But yeah, so I
the whole car
wrecked the whole fucking car. But yeah, I think that when it comes down to cussing and your kids, that's a whole nother realm of the discipline world. If you want to cuss, but don't blame others who cuss for your kids cussing. Like, cuss. I'm gonna cuss. I tell him all the time. I'm not. She said, "Yep, I sure the hell was." Let me tell you something. I'm going to cuss. I'm gonna cuss. Kids of these days, ass whoopings don't work. Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you one thing for sure, and two things for certain. She said, "Y'all, let me tell y'all, I don't beat my kids. We have to be smarter than them little."
Absolutely.
We have to be smarter than them. That's right. You do. You have to be smarter than them. But it's like, what is an alternative? Because I don't know. Like kids said, is it cleaning? What is it? What do you make them do? What do you make them do? Because I don't believe in timeout. I am not a timeouter.
Yeah,
no.
I stopped that timeout.
I stopped that timeout. I don't do timeout.
We still don't really beat them. Like, you got to do something bad, like Jimmy and Cameron pulling the Mimi.
Like breaking that damn shower rod.
You got to really, really do something to get a butt whipping around this house. We really don't. Which the kids really aren't that bad. Like, for us to have to beat them. Every now and then my kids.
What kids ain't that bad? Your kids?
Time for my kids.
Girl, bye.
My kids are so sweet. Cameron lets you come in the house and, he talk to you and give you a hug. Gemma just don't like you. That shit,
Gemma likes me now. She didn't like me when she was younger. She didn't like anybody. I think she only liked you and your mother. She only liked you, your mother, and David. That was it. And now she's coming around now. She's definitely coming around.
That's her attitude. She's stuck up, and I'm fine with it. I'm raising her to be that way.
These kids are crazy. It's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. It's hard, to say. But I don't think I had to beat Jalen or whoop Jalen that much. He got whoopings for being, if he did something disrespectful or was being bad, I would pop, whip his ass. But I don't think I just, most people just, you coughing in my damn house and whip their kid's ass. Like, I wasn't that type of person. Right. I don't like the way you wash my damn dishes. Pop. Like, come on now. Listen, by law, I have to feed you, clothe you, and give you a roof over your head. Baby, where in the bylaws do you? I have to feed you the foods you love. Yeah. Where in the bylaw do it say I have to feed you the foods that you love? It said feed you. I'm going to feed you, but I won't.
Yes, the idea, look.
And if you don't want to eat, go to bed.
Look,
That's
Sandra got
that's
an
it right
idea.
there.
Sandra got an idea. You got to be smarter. Feed them kids Brussels sprouts.
I remember Jalen hated broccoli, but I love broccoli. I'm an avid broccoli lover. I will, if there's a broccoli association out there, please let me join because I love broccoli fresh, whatever. I love broccoli steamed, raw. I love it.
Broccoli, but I like green beans. I'm a green bean person. I love green beans.
1-year-old son was horrible at school. 1 year son was horrible at school. His ass had string beans. Damn. It really wasn't much that Jalen used to love string beans. He used to call them thing beans. And he loved string beans growing up. I don't know. I can't stand string beans. I can't stand them. I can't stand that shit. They nasty. I don't eat them. I'm a picky eater anyway, so that's another story. But yeah, I don't. So I used to cook broccoli. He used to hate it. You gonna eat this damn broccoli today? He used to say, "Can you put some cheese on it?" No. No, eat it.
You ain't seasoned that boy broccoli enough.
I seasoned it, but he didn't like it. He hated broccoli. Now he loves broccoli. And he don't even care if it has cheese on it now. He used to be able to, I don't want it with no cheese. If it ain't got no cheese, you gonna eat it regular. Now he don't care if it got cheese or no cheese. He loves broccoli. It's just something, I don't know.
Now, Jalen is how old?
19.
Have you ever had any problems with him as far as the school system? Like, as far
what you
as
mean?
him in school? You know, having to discipline him or having a teacher call and say that they had any issues with him. I never had that problem with him.
They're all the time. What? Since the beginning of time. I'm going to tell you, this nigga, I can go on and on.
She said, better add salt, pepper, and ketchup.
You better add something. You better dip it in something. And I ain't giving you no barbecue sauce to make it sweet neither. I'm going to give you some mustard. Dip it in some damn mustard. Girl, yes. It wasn't so much of like he was bad. Jalen was just a class clown. Like he was in every grade, he was always the youngest one. You know, he started school at 3. And then when we moved to Hawaii and he was 4, he went into kindergarten. Okay. So because they didn't have pre-K. So they were just like, okay, he can go to kindergarten, you know. And then when we moved back to Baltimore, he was in the 1st grade. And they were like, he's too young to be in the 1st grade. And I was like, well, he's not going back to kindergarten.
Right.
So they made him test out of kindergarten. So he had to do this test and, you know, see if he was on the 1st grade level. And of course he was. So he's always been the youngest one in his class. Gotcha. Everybody is either a year or 2 years older than him. So he was the class clown. Like he was so immature. I mean, even when he graduated high school, he was a class clown. You know, one instance when he was in, the only bad thing I could say happened was when he was in kindergarten, I think 1st grade. He was in 1st grade and he went to Gardenville, and this little boy was trying to bully him. And Jalen got tired of it and beat the boy up and like pushed him on the ground. But when he pushed him, the boy's head hit the ground and gave him a concussion. So they tried to suspend Jalen for 3 days. And I said, well, he's been talking about this boy bullying him for quite some time now. He got fed up, so to speak. He told the bus driver, he told his teacher, he told the principal. Nobody did anything. But when Jalen retaliated and said, fuck it, I'm finna fuck him up, and he did, now y'all want to suspend my child. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
That's them kids. That's them parents that ain't disciplining their children right. But when somebody snap back on your child, knock their whole neck off their shoulders, then y'all got everything to say.
Yeah, then she said, no pizza, chicken nuggets, and shit. No, you inconvenience me, I'm going to inconvenience the hell out of his yellow ass. He was stubborn. I bet you he learned then not to play around. But I never had any bad, like, you know, things with him. But he was just a class clown. He would lie about dumb shit. I remember when he was in the 5th grade, he went to school and told the teacher that I had cancer, and she didn't give him homework for a week.
I ain't never had that.
She told the teacher I had cancer, and the teacher didn't give him homework for a week. And I was wondering what the fuck was going on. And it just so happened that report cards had came out, so they was doing parent-teacher conferences. So when I went up to school, she was like, "Oh, Miss Gatlin, it's so good to see you. How are you doing? Are you recovering well? How's your health?" So what the fuck she said? I said, "What are you talking about? I'm fine." She said, "Well, Jalen told everybody in class that you have cancer." He said, "What?" This is when I used to have my hair cut off real short. She said, "Yeah, Jalen told everybody in school that you had cancer." He said, "What?"
Was he sitting there beside you?
He was like, no, Ma, I didn't say you had cancer. I said you are a cancer. I said, "Jalen, you don't know shit about no zodiac sign." The teacher said, "No, Jalen, you came to school and told everybody that your mom had cancer." So mad. I was so mad and embarrassed. Then he in the 12th grade. This is his 12th grade year. He's a senior in high school.
That's when you told me that he said something about the dog kept him up.
The dog, girl. I once again, these fucking parent-teacher conferences is getting his ass caught up. So I go to the parent-teacher conference. The teachers say, "Oh, Miss Gatlin, how are you guys doing? I've been giving Jalen such an easy week because I understand that his dog died." I said, "What?" "Yeah, Jalen came to school and told me that his dog died." I said, "Miss Brown, you a fool in hell if you believe this boy," because he had like a essay that was due, and she gave him extended days to do the essay because his dog died. I said, "What in the hell you mean? He don't what? No, I don't even think we had the dog at that point. I don't think we had the dog at that time. We were getting the dog like that next week or something. No, we didn't get the dog yet. We didn't have the dog yet. We got the dog that next week, right?" He told the fucking teacher that the dog died. I was so upset and so embarrassed. Like, oh my God, listen, I could go on and on and on about Jalen, but he is a hot ass mess. Thank God he graduated. Thank God he graduated high school.
But
by
he
the skin
ain't never
of his
disrespected any teachers or anything like that.
No, he never did that. He was never disrespectful to a teacher. Like, he was never. He had one incident in middle school with a girl, and it's like tricky to talk about. And they tried to say him and the girl was doing some things, and it was a big mess, but it got cleared up. And the little girl turned out to be a little freak. But they call that girl because she is nasty. But yeah, he never got into like super duper trouble where he had to be like suspended for weeks, and I had to, nothing like that. Just little class clown
it's
shit.
Just the way.
Shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's the way, it's just the way that you do discipline your kids. And you, like you said, you ain't got to knock their whole neck off for them to know when it's the time to play and it's the time to be serious. Like, I've never, now David is up to 8th grade, and I have never felt I put the fear of God in his heart. He ain't never had a teacher call unless it was something that happened to him. In which that's when I'm coming up there, because I know David is, pretty much say this South. He don't say nothing.
What about Kylie?
Kylie is a Jalen. Kylie's a class clown. They had to sit him in the wobbly chair because he kept on leaning and decide he want to keep ramming back in his chair. Girl, they had to order him one of them little wobbly chairs for him to sit in because they kept telling him he decided he wanted to keep ramming back in the chair in school. So they had to order him. It's a little chair. It wobbles. So they was like, "Since you want to wobble your chair," and they bought it. I was like, "Okay, that's fine." But yeah, Kylie's a class clown. He thinks everything is so freaking funny. I can see him doing that. I can see him telling some teacher
going to school
that
line
imaginary dog that we ain't got died. Okay, it's something like that. But not like too serious where you just being, blatant out disrespectful to the teachers, you cussing the teachers out and just, coming in there.
It's them kind for me because where is your mama at?
Exactly. Like,
and that's one reason why I would never teach high school. My major in college was elementary education. I will never teach high school. I don't even want to teach middle school kids. Middle school kids are just as worse as high school kids.
They are.
You know, just if not worse. Middle school kids are horrible people. They are preteens coming into thinking who they know who they are and what they want to be. You know, got it all figured out. That's the crazy part about middle school kids. I can't stand them. I don't like them.
He said
I always tell Jalen when he got older, when you turn 13, I love you, but I don't like you.
Right.
You know, I don't like teenagers. I don't like teenagers at all. Never did. So even as a teenager myself, I hate teenagers. I hate them. They just
that bad.
They think that they got life. That's it. They think they got life figured out. Like I know what I'm doing. Okay, with your bad self. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
To do. Let them fall on their face and figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then
can't stand teenagers later on.
Mm-hmm. Quick as our little one to come run downstairs. Mommy, I got my hand. I thought you ain't need me.
Right. I thought you didn't need me. I thought you knew how to sew it back together.
Right.
Doctor, fix it. Shit.
I tell you, I was thinking about what you said about
she said they defining themselves. Yeah. Let them define.
Right.
I'd rather not deal. I can't stand them. I don't like teenagers. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell my stepdaughter the same thing. When you turn 13, I ain't gonna like you till you're 21. Till you're 20.
I think the thing is, you know, our kids look at us like we old, but we ain't really that old. But they look at us like we old, so they think that they got everything figured out. And they think they can do everything that we already did, but we not that old, so we still remember what we did to know what you.
I remember what I did. I remember my teenage years like it was yesterday. I remember my teenage years like it was yesterday. So you can't tell me. You can't tell me. Right. You can't even get over on me because I was the original get over her.
Right.
Like you can't tell me. I know how to get over. Don't try to play with me like that. I've been there before, fool.
Right. Like, you know, like I was just there a couple years ago. I still know what's going on.
I may be 30 something, but I was just there.
You 30 what?
Something.
30 what?
Something.
Okay.
But when it comes to discipline your child, y'all, we're not telling y'all to beat y'all kid head into the wall because you see all these parents out here that done hit their kids too hard and now their kid dead. So we don't want you to do that. That's not what we're saying. But we're saying you spare the rod, you spoil the child. Definitely. You know, Nate keeps saying, beat that ass. Let me tell you, I'm a firm believer in popping some kids' ass. I'm gonna whoop you. I'm not gonna beat you. You know, I'm not gonna put no marks and bruises on your body, but I want you to know. We in the kitchen and you think you're gonna crack tricks. Don't think I ain't gonna take that aluminum foil box and pop you across your head. Now I'm gonna do that. But I ain't gonna beat you with no pan and no extension cords. I ain't doing all that.
And here's the thing: if there are no consequences, I mean, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen when they go out here in this real world? Right. You're not teaching them consequences. Right, and you're not teaching them. That's why they acting up and being disrespectful. And they feel like they can be disrespectful. He said, and I beat people's children, so if that is not your way, don't ask me to watch them. Again, I be having to tell my mother that sometimes because she watches, you know, like a little girl, and I'll be like, shit. The little girl be like, shit. She like, Crystal, don't say that. I'll be like, look, I'm sure her mama say worse. Okay, I'm gonna be me around these kids. Is she gonna repeat what she said? I'm sure she got it from her mama too. She heard her mama say it. She heard it. I'd be like, girl, bye. She be like, girl, bye. Oh, girl. You only see. He's like, girl, bye. Oh my God.
Baltimore City Public School, pull my CPS case. Do you still work there, sir?
Right.
I'm scared.
Right.
Like, no. But yeah, I definitely, I am a firm believer in whipping that ass. Like we said, we're not telling you to beat the hell out your kids and knock them across the head with a printer or anything like that. Or, you know, whooping while they coming out the tub. You ever got a whooping when you came out the tub?
Right.
your family. My
I
aunt
think that's
had
child
a
abuse.
thing with doing this. My aunt would love for me to wash my ass and come out that
I
tub
think that's
and
child
whip my
abuse.
ass.
I think
Why
that's
would
child
you do
abuse.
this?
I never got abused that way. I think that's child abuse.
I was abused as a kid, and I'm fine now.
We need to
Kinda.
revisit
My
that.
aunt used to whip my ass.
Where's your
She
aunt?
said
Where
I
she
should
live
be,
at?
and I was never found guilty. She still lives in Mississippi, and she's
We
good and
gonna need to
chicken, and don't whip
revisit
her
that.
grandkids at all.
We need
Shit.
to revisit that with CPS.
No, we're fine. My aunt used to whip my ass. I'm telling you, I ain't lying. She used to whip my ass.
Ain't it always
faithfully,
the aunt?
honey.
Remember Aunt Fonda? Ain't it always the aunt? For some
He
reason,
said all cases are closed.
we get ready to look that up. We get ready to do a fact check on that because I don't believe you.
I'm getting ready to case search your ass.
You always talk about whoop some kids' ass. I don't believe you. But it's always the aunt. Aunt Fonda. She yell at you for anything. You breathe wrong. Hey, I had all that noise in there. I'm trying to watch the TV. You can't even breathe.
No, my aunt, she wasn't like that. But, you know, she definitely, if I brought home my report card, and you know, I was definitely a straight A student. Definitely was on the honor roll. But my report card would say she talks too much. I talk a lot, and it would say, "Shut up, talk too much in class." My aunt whipped my ass. Because what you doing talking? But I passed.
Because you need to
I'm
shut
on the
up.
honor roll, man.
Write
Why can't I talk?
Pass a note.
They said when you case search me, make sure you spell my name correct on the bill that I haven't paid yet. We're going to start talking to him. Now he owe bills. Listen, I can't with this man. I just cannot with him today. I cannot with you today, Mr. Nate. But definitely,
you need to go and be a bus driver.
No, hell no.
Cameras in there.
Hell no,
That's where you need them
buses.
That's where you need them type of teachers. You need them on them buses because them daggone bus drivers be turn their daggone head. They don't act like they see them beating them daggone quiet kids that be sitting there minding their business. Cameron got this little girl did that to Cameron. Cameron was sitting on the bus and she came and sat next to him and decided to keep hitting him on top of his head. So Cameron turned around and mushed her on the floor, on the bus floor, and then called her. He said, little bitch. I said, so the mother and the father came around the corner. The mother and father came around the corner and knocked on the door. I was at work. David answered the phone. He said, well, what he? I said, Cameron, what happened? So he told me what happened. He said the little girl was messing with her first because, you know, Cameron got that real good curly hair. And she kept popping them on top of the head. And he pushed her. He mushed her and she kept on going. He said, little bitch.
No.
The mama and father come around there and talk about she's owed an apology. He should learn to never. Your daughter should learn how to put her hand.
Your daughter should learn to keep her hands to herself.
You better be glad you had my husband and not me, because my husband, he too impatient.
Right.
He too quiet.
She need to keep her hands to herself.
When you get Kiki from Park Heights, you better know. You better be lucky I was at work, because I'm not the one. I'm not playing this game.
I am not the one.
Let's be civilized.
I don't play those games.
Right.
I need you to know your child shouldn't have never hit mine or touch mine, and he will knock her ass out.
Right, he was. Yeah,
anything else?
He might not have. He might.
Should we move further?
He might not have wanted to call her B, but he still should have pushed the cap. That was fine to push her on that goddamn floor. Anybody tell her keep putting her hand in my baby head like that? And you know Cameron quiet and he love everybody. Don't be putting your hands on my child.
Period.
I can't wait till Jim go to school. Jim gonna be a bully. Bully.
Not a bully.
Jim gonna be
not a bully. She's not gonna be a bully. Oh, y'all, we're going to talk about our next topic, which is social media and relationships. How do y'all feel about that? I am. Now I can say at first, me and what I was friends on Instagram and Facebook, but I have a problem with if I see you on somebody's page and you liking too many of them damn pictures and you commenting, no, you doing too much because now you thirsty. Now you thirsty. Like, you can like a picture, but all that commenting shit,
What kind of
I ain't
emoji
with
though?
it.
What kind of emoji? What kind of like emoji?
The heart eye. No, that's why you don't need no emoji. Don't comment at all. Period. You can tap, keep going. Tap, keep going. On Instagram, tap, keep going. And on Facebook, don't you love shit? You better just like keep going. Ain't no tap, love.
What if it wasn't a picture? What if it was something sentimental? Like something sentimental, something that meant something. Like,
that's different. No, these be pictures. Pictures and videos and.
Okay. Are the girls that he is harding and comment on? Are they girls that he will ever see in person? Like, or are they like Instagram or video? Like,
it's half and half. It's half and half.
And you upset about the Instagram models that he?
No. I ain't upset about the Instagram models, but it's like, don't be commenting like that. Shit look thirsty as fuck to me. Imagine you scrolling and you on Delicious page and your husband on there like, damn girl, I love to eat ice cream off your ass. You want to eat ice cream off the crack of mine, nigga? You mean?
I mean,
no,
that's for the last topic, but
no. I don't like nothing about it. Ain't none of that. Ain't no I want to see. No.
You know what? I can say I'm bothered.
Of course you are.
I am. I'm
so if you are on Facebook, you scrolling on Facebook, and I'm gonna say she just a random girl. She ain't even got to be an Instagram model. She a girl from Baltimore, and under all her pictures, you see David commenting. You see David liking. You ain't saying nothing.
I can't say I would be bothered. I'm bothered. Unless I start seeing some inbox messages and some more other stuff, and they start.
Now what about that?
Yeah, then we got a problem. Then I'm gonna go ahead and knock your head between how you say it, between the washer and the dryer.
Knock her head between the washer and dryer.
No, his head.
Nate said that don't sound safe. It ain't.
I'm very unbothered, and the reason why I say that is because you know what, like for instance, our primary business is FMG, the record label, and David is a rapper on FMG. So I don't even put his fan page, Max Millions, his music page. I don't even think we really got any pictures of each other on there because of it's a persona and as a professional behind him, even though we married and I'm the manager. I'm literally always there. So maybe that's why I'm less bothered by it. Like one music video, he was getting ready to put his ring on. I'm like, if you don't take that ring off, put it in the daggone car. That's not what you're doing. What are you doing? You rapping about 20 bad bitches and you got a ring on. I don't understand, sir. Like you said, it makes sense. Why you put a ring on and your song is 20 bad bitches? Like, so I guess I think for me it's more so. I think my business mindset sometimes overcomes my relationship mindset. And then the other thing is, I say it all the time, I'm not that emotional. I don't know.
Really? I am. You know what? And I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe it is, but
it works for me.
For you, it works. It works. Yeah. We, I don't like, I don't like that he follow his exes on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, that's different.
However, I follow mine. Mine is still my friend, his family, and everybody. But it's very, very rare that you see Gerard come under one of my statuses or a picture and say something. Versus with him, he'll go and he'll like, oh, she posted a selfie, so he'll go love the selfie. Nigga. Love that picture with her husband on it too. She posted a picture with her boyfriend. Go love that picture. Let me see you love that one. Yeah, so don't be loving no selfies Go love that picture that she got her. Go love that picture.
I do have a problem with that, and it's usually the females that are on his page. They will love all his daggone pictures up and down. Which again, like I said, I understand.
But it happens regardless. It's the same thing with me. If he posts a picture with me, he won't get as many likes. If he posts a picture by himself, the likes be sky. Why are women like that? The likes be sky high. But he posts a picture with me, he might get 16 likes. It'll all be a bunch of niggas and maybe 2 females, and they probably women in his family. But he posts a picture by himself. He posts a picture by himself, man. He be having 55 likes on there. And I'd be like, it'd be all female. But he posts a picture with me, it'd be his homeboy, 2 of his cousins, probably a homegirl. But I don't know why we are like that. Me, if I'm following you, and I male or female, mostly male. If I follow you and you post a picture with your wife, I'm gonna like that picture.
Right.
You post a picture by yourself, I'm gonna like that picture. But I don't know why. Why as females? I don't know why as females we do that. We won't like the picture with him and his girlfriend, but we'll like the picture with him by himself.
Because they intimidated.
And even with men do that too. I noticed that he'll say that too. Oh, you posted your own picture. How many likes you get on that? And it do be like hella likes. I post a picture of me and him. My mama like it. You, a couple of my friends. That's it. I post a picture by myself. All these niggas. I don't know why is it that way. Why is it like that? Why?
I don't know if people feel like, okay, maybe I got an opportunity, maybe I'll get a chance. No, you're not. Just like my picture. Just like
I don't know.
Nothing gonna change.
It's weird though. It's weird. It's so weird.
Nothing in our status is gonna change, hon.
Nothing will change. It's crazy. We don't follow each other on Facebook anymore. We're not friends, but we are friends on Instagram. So, different, right? Different as fuck. But now with Instagram, you can't really see how many likes they have or who liked it or something like that. How they change their settings on Instagram. Only they can see like the total amount of likes that they have. They'll show you some likes, but they don't show you all of the likes. So if he posted a picture yesterday, it was just himself, like a throwback, like a flashback Friday picture when he was smaller, whatever. So it's like, oh, I looked through all the likes. All these bitches, I don't know any of them. Let me go to, and I have a tendency. This is what I do. You post a picture, I'm gonna click on the picture. I'm gonna click on the likes, and I'm gonna go to her page and see. Okay, her page public. Let me go ahead and see how many pictures of this girl have you liked. Let me see. Oh, okay. Why are you liking all the You know me.
For trouble.
Inspector fucking gadgets. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out.
I thought we got past that when I dropped that J30 off.
You did? You thought you did?
When I dropped that cream Infinity J30.
That's when you got past it?
I thought that's when we got past that.
We? Oh no, ma'am. We know maybe you. No, ain't no we. No. Mm-mm. I definitely don't like. I express this to him a lot. I don't like it. He followed this gamer girl, and he all in her live on her comments. You so pretty. Like you look thirsty. You look. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. You doing too much. Like you need to re-fucking relax, okay?
See, David,
you need to re-fucking relax.
See, so he don't be putting comments. He do the emojis. That's what I'm saying. He don't do the comments.
I don't even like the emojis. Don't use no slimy like the drooling emoji, the heart eyes, all that shit. You're doing too much.
But see, the other thing is, I have access to all David's stuff, all his social media, so I can check it at any time. And that's kind of our, situation. That's kind of our situation. Like I have access to your phone, you have access to mine. But it's crazy because we don't really check each other's stuff. We don't really check it, even because it's like,
he know
You got access
he
to
did
my
not
stuff.
get me the access to
I
his
got
shit.
access to his stuff. Like I literally can go. Like the way our Instagram is set up, the way me and his Instagram is set up is that when I get like a message or something on my Instagram, he gets an alert on his phone, and vice versa. If he get
Hi, Jonathan.
if he get an alert or message on, or if I get an alert or message on my Instagram, he'll get the alert, like vice versa. But it's like, it really, see, I don't have the patience. That's the other thing. I don't really have the patience to be going through, looking, because you're looking for something, and when you look for something, you're going to find something that you don't want to see.
I hate that. I hate when people say that. I hate that fucking phrase.
Okay.
If you go looking, you're going to find. No, when I go looking, I shouldn't find. That's right. Okay. That's my thing. That. Because it's one thing if, okay, I might go looking through your phone and I might see you talking to your homegirl and that's something harmless. But if I go and I see a message from Nicole and the shit say, hey babe, good morning, beautiful, all that, that's no. That's a no. You know, now, but you know,
do y'all have that opening, like will he willingly hand you his phone?
Hell no.
Oh no, we can ready to beat Wardell up. Wardell can ready to get his ass whoop.
Ain't no willingly handing me shit. I'm gonna find out.
We can ready knock his
what
ass.
Are you looking for, and what are you gonna do? You know, that's the thing, Nate. And to be honest, that's a whole nother show. I could go on and on, but I'm gonna just sum it up a little bit. For me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. You know, I have been through his phone and I have seen things that I didn't want to see that shouldn't be there. They said, because if you aren't prepared to do anything, chill. But here's my thing. You are absolutely right. But trust and believe. I used to be, if you're going to do it, I'm going to do it too. I don't want to be that anymore. Because it's like, what the fuck you in a relationship for? What you want to, you know, it seems like everybody is in a relationship to see, oh, I'm not going to let them get me first. I'm going to get him before he get me. I'm going to get her before she gets me. That's not like, that's not a good thing. But now, I'm not gonna lie. I have trust issues.
That's what I can say. You kind of put
trust
issue on a relationship before you even allow the relationship to get to, you know, to see where the relationship can go in a positive way. You already throwing those trust issues on that relationship.
But listen, I didn't come into it with my past. Okay. You know, I didn't come into it like that. Okay. It developed as I saw the things and the patterns that he had started.
Okay.
That's when the trust issues developed. Now you waking up the beast who was asleep, and I put it past me because I hadn't been in a relationship in 2 years. Since my last relationship, I broke up with my last person in 2018. I want to say you might as well say 2017, but 2018 officially. But, you know, I didn't get into a relationship with Wardell until 2019. That's when I met him. But it didn't get serious until like 2020. So I felt like, and I say this to him a lot, you wasn't ready. You know, you wasn't ready for what I was offering. You wasn't ready for what I was ready for. Because I was at a point in my time where I'm like, look, I'm done with the games. I'm done with the beefing. I'm done with all of it. I just want to be in a cool, chill relationship. And I told people when I met him, like, I think this is it, y'all. This is my husband. This is it. He is the one.
You did.
That unfortunately slowly dwindled for me when I realized I couldn't trust him like I thought I could. And that's deep, you know. But like I said, that's a whole nother story on a whole nother show that I will definitely get into. We got to definitely put an episode out for that. But I became like, you know, once I saw the social media things and the stuff that was going on, I was like, whoa, hold up. I jumped into this motherfucker with both feet. All he did was put his thumb in that, you know? So it was like.
So did he have trust issues coming into the relationship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he was in the wrong in the first place for coming into the relationship.
With the trust issues, yeah. He and I tell him that often now. Like sometimes you have into the relationship, Nate. Into the relationship. Oh Lord. But it was, you know, it's like now, what the fuck was I saying?
That damn
Oh, he has a tendency to project past hurt onto me, and I tell him all the time that's not fair. It's not fair because you haven't given me the opportunity to show you that who I am, or that's what I would do to you. You know, don't put me don't put me in Kiki's shoes if I didn't do what Kiki did. You know, Kiki did that. Kiki fucked with your heart, or Kiki fucked with your finances, or Kiki fucked with your home, or Kiki did XYZ. I'm not Kiki. Don't put me in that position. You know. But
when we talk about like the social media and you find something in them DMs, are you sending a message back, or are you going straight for the gusto and knocking his head off?
Oh, of course I'm knocking that motherfucking head between the wash and dryer. And
do you think that you know a message should be sent to that person, like just to let you know he in a relationship, or you know what I'm saying?
No.
Because that person might not know. Well, yeah, that person will though, because if you post the pictures of
it's on social media. Yeah. I would honestly say I have done that in the past. I have confronted you violent. You know, I have done that in the past. I've gotten so angry with an ex that I've smashed a tablet in his face. You know, I've gotten so angry that I stabbed him. And all because of you trying to play issues. By past, do you mean shut up, Nate? No, I don't mean yesterday. Listen, I'm telling you, this is something I had to go to therapy for. I went to therapy because I realized, like, oh my God, why the fuck am I so angry? Why the fuck am I so violent? Like, why do I have a tendency that if you do something to hurt me, I gotta hurt you back so you can feel the hurt that you gave me. Yeah, you gotta understand that if you fuck with my peace and my energy and me, I got to fuck with you back, because if I was really being chill and I was really being cool and I was really being calm and you fucked with my energy, I have to show you what it feels like to be hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He said, when you say you do therapy, do you mean the judge? No, the judge did not make me, I decided to go on my own. One of my old friends was going to therapy.
Crazy.
He makes me so angry. One of my old friends was going to therapy, and she gave me the information because not only did I have to heal from anger, it was also other issues that I needed to deal with as well. You know, like and within me personally, you know, from abandonment issues. I had a lot of issues going on with me. So it was like I had to tap into some things that I didn't even think I was dealing with. You know, I had to tap into some things. But yeah, but it was like when it came down to me and him being friends on Facebook and Instagram, I was like, look, it kind of, you know, he deleted me and we both have private pages. So it was like, oh, when, you know, if you post something, I can't see what you post unless you make it public or unless you let me see it. So it was definitely one of those things. But, you know, Instagram, we're friends on Instagram. I rarely post on my Instagram page. I was doing it a lot. Now I rarely do it. I need to start back because my career as an Instagram comedian needs to kick off ASAP. So I'm definitely going to start back posting on Instagram because I am an Instagram comedian. So yeah, my career needs to kick off real quick. But anyway, yeah, it was one of those things where I just I had to say to myself, like, damn. And it got to the point where somebody could recommend me a girl page, right? Like one time my sister sent me this girl page, like, oh, check her page out, she do makeup. I go on her page, guess who all in the goddamn girl like? This nigga. I lied to you not, and I screenshotted it like, this is the shit I'm talking about. I'm not even going looking for this shit. It just so happened that somebody recommended this page to me, and all up and through her likes and comments is who? Yo motherfucking ass. Come on now. Somebody said she set you up, she knew.
She was just trying to get you there.
My own damn sister.
She was trying to get you there.
Mm-hmm. But it was definitely like if I go to I know right off the bat, if I go to a particular Instagram person page, she's a well-known person in Baltimore. I know if I go to her page, he all up and through her likes and comments. Yeah, he all up and through there. All up and through it, just embarrassing the fuck out of me.
Come over there. What you doing? What you doing?
And like, that's just like if I was on, let's say, TV Biddy page and he posting all these cute little pictures. I don't like light skinned guys, but I'm all in like, damn, you look good today. Hey, good morning, handsome. You gonna feel some type of way, aren't you? You know?
Yeah, that's true.
You gonna feel some type of way. Now, he likes JT from the City Girls. Just like all his like he likes JT. I don't mind him going on JT page liking JT pictures. You ain't gonna meet JT. You ain't even her type. You ain't even her type. You ain't even her type. You out of her whole tax bracket. You ain't even. You can't even buy her a bus now. So no. So it's like, he likes JT out. Okay, cool. JT, fine. He likes Jada. I think he likes Jada. I think he did. But if you some regular schmegular degular Baltimore girl and you all up and through this heck of likes and comments, come here real quick. Let me holler at you. So I do think that social media plays a lot on relationships. I don't like it. But even as far as
it breaks up a lot of relationships and marriages.
Oh yeah. Oh what?
People meeting and that what's that thing that you saw out, that Facebook dating thing that they
my God, that Facebook dating app. Oh my God, it's ridiculous in there. That app is horrible. that Facebook dating, I did put my profile in there when I was single. It's weirdos all up and through that motherfucker. Weirdos. Some people try Tinder. I've never had Tinder. I know a couple people who have found luck and love. If you want to say on Tinder, I've never had a thing on Plenty of Fish. You know what I had? I'm in this group on Facebook and they asked, where did you meet your mate? I was being funny. I put blackpeoplemeet.com. Stop using yes, please stop using POF because they be never mind.
Freaks. That's what I was going to say.
They be selling coochie.
That's where you go find you a little one night stand.
Okay. I wouldn't trust it. He might have all kinds of shit. It's where the crazy people, people be getting killed on that kind of shit. The girl who met up with a dude from Plenty of Fish, he killed her ass.
Oh yeah, I did read that.
I'm good. I'm straight. I've seen people meet on Tinder. I've seen people meet on little different dating groups, apps and stuff like that. I think what was the old one that they used to have? Black Planet. Remember Black Planet?
Oh yeah.
What's it called? Black Planet? I think it was a dating app called Black Planet. I think it was. Also, there's
was it a phone, a chat line?
They holler, y'all old. Yeah, we old. Oh, I okay. Now we did have a chat line. What was the chat line number? The Baltimore Raven chat line. The Baltimore Raven chat line. That I think somebody else the Baltimore Raven chat line before.
Did you meet up with him?
Ooh, girl, Cedric. I don't know if you remember Cedric. I met him off of there. Oh my God.
I did not know you met him off of there. You never told me.
I met him off of a fucking chat line. This is when I was wild and young in my 20s and didn't give a fuck about nothing.
You never told me that's where you met him.
No, yeah, that's why I met him off the chat line. I was young and crazy,
you met him off that chat line.
The chat line, the Baltimore Raven chat line. Man, I can't remember. I wish I knew that damn number.
Wow,
I'm sure they don't have that no more. I'm sure they don't have that no more. But when it comes down to chat line boys feel feet stink and they live with their dad. You know what, Nate? You are right. I don't know about the feet stinking, but they living with their peoples. Yeah, they live with their peoples in the basement. Y'all, chat line boys, feet stink and they live with their peoples in the basement. Mm-hmm.
That's why
he say in the basement. Line. I added in the basement. That's why they on the chat line. Late at night, main stage. Listen. Mm-hmm.
So
That's true.
with social media and relationships, all right. Would you get like petty, like you start like you see him like in little pictures or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like a little Instagram, little video vixens and stuff pictures. Would you get a little petty and put a little nice sexy picture? You was booty shorts on or
Now I did post a status before. It was like I can't wait to lose weight so my niggas can start liking all my half naked pictures. He was mad when I posted it. I was like, oh, I can't wait to lose weight so I can start posting pictures in my little underwear so my boyfriend can start liking all my pictures. Something along that line. And he was like, why would you post that? I said, listen, it's the truth. It's the truth.
And if y'all follow me on my personal Facebook, that's how y'all know I'm mad at David when I start posting them sexy pictures. Truth. When I start posting them bathroom pictures.
I ain't never did that before, and I ain't knocking nobody that do it. But
yeah, them bathroom pictures. Look,
when we first started talking, I would post him on Instagram. I would post him in my close friends. He holla lie. I would post him in my close friends, but nowadays people use their close friends for other shit, like explicit shit. I was using my close friends as my, some private stuff. I didn't want anybody on my public part to see, but I started posting him in my close friends with. I don't know if you know about close friends on Instagram, but close friends is like you just put like a group of people, and they can only see what you posted. Yeah, I put him in my close friends, but he not in my close friends now. So if y'all see me on a date with somebody and then this is my close friends,
your favorite
restaurant business at my favorite restaurant.
I'm gonna be petty. I'm gonna call Waddell and I'm gonna say, Waddell, let's go.
And that's why you're not in my close friends. And that's why you're not in my fucking close friends. Oh.
Let's go to
Mitch
Let's go to the sushi restaurant. Let's go. Let's go to the sushi restaurant real quick.
That's exactly why you ain't in my close friends. That's exactly why you ain't in my close friends. Exactly why.
You ain't gonna be my best friend like that.
But I think when it comes to social media and relationships, it depends on you. What can you take as a person? Like you said, for you, it don't bother you. But for me, I ain't with all that. I ain't with all that.
Unless I really see you, unless I see you up in DMs and doing all this extra shit. That's personal to me. You all up in somebody DM, even if you in a DM saying hello, you could have said hello up underneath their comment. Like that's too personal. But just like emojis and likes, I ain't really bothered about that. And then the other thing is the way I look at it is I can't sit there and tell you not to do something when I might see a nice picture like this Instagram model that I follow. I think his name is Leon. I think his name is. He got long dreads, light skin, got a nice body.
Now, is this somebody that lives here, or is this somebody living in LA or somewhere?
He don't live here, but I'm in the music industry, so I might run into him.
He look good.
He look good. But listen, here's the other thing though. We have a cheat list of celebrities. If we ever meet a certain celebrity that we like, so we have certain celebrities that we like. So if we ever meet a certain celebrity that we like, it's on the popping. Like if I meet Fugiano, I'm just saying.
He already know if Jeezy leave that Asian woman for me, that's it. When Jeezy leave that Asian woman and get with me, that's all that matters. You better be a side nigga because I'm getting this money. And I'm gonna throw a couple dollars to you here and there. But yeah, when Jeezy leave that Asian woman and come over here with me,
if I'm gonna shoot my shot on our podcast, if anybody talk to Fugiano or know somebody that know him, I know he in jail, but I'm just gonna shoot my shot. If y'all watching our podcast, tell him
shoot your shot to a nigga in jail
that I'm available. He gonna get out one day.
Girl, bye.
I'm going. Girl, bye. Fugiano, I'm out here waiting for you. And my
right, not a pen pal. Not she want to be a pen pal.
Somebody give me.
Not she want to be a prison wife.
Somebody give me his jail information so I can start
not
writing
she want to be a prison wife.
I'm out here for you. I'm waiting for you. My husband said I could get a pass. We can get one of those. What they call
Y'all do those?
We can get a hall pass.
Wait. We about to go on break. I want to talk about that. Next. We about to go to a short commercial break, y'all. Stay tuned for the last 30 minutes of I.Am.She Podcast, y'all. We will be back in a few minutes.
Hey guys, we are back. Thank you for tuning in. So I think BlackRoses want to get a little bit more into the whole pass. That the whole pass as far as like relationships. I think as far as the hall pass thing, me and my husband have talked about it. I think I would go. I think I would go for it again if it was Fujiano. If anybody out there knows Fujiano, I am shooting my shot because I'm willing to take that hall pass and I'm willing to take one for the save. But yeah, as far as like social media and relationships go, I would say, I mean, again, I've been married for like 12 years. I say it all the time. You know, most of you guys know. And we both, we have access to each other's social media. We both, follow each other, on Instagram and social media, both business page and personal page. And I just feel like something, that's not really a big issue. It's not something to push you over the edge as far as your relationship. It's not something that would necessarily put me to, my end. Like, this is it. I'm tired of this. This is it. Like I said, unless it comes down to you personally in somebody's DM, you sending your telephone number, unless it's business, it's no reason you should be in any female's DM for any reason but it's crazy because like my husband, the way we work as far as females, because of the business that we're in, if there's a female that he works with for something and she's like, hey, let me know next time y'all do a video, I want to be in a video, whatever, respectfully, he sends them my information. He'll tell me like, talk to my wife, I'll give you my wife's Facebook information. And I think that's what a relationship is supposed to be when it comes to social media. Be respectful of your mate. Be respectful of your mate, because one thing I can say, it goes back to last week's topic on dating. The grass is not always greener on the other side. So you're going to sit there and you're going to be up on that social media. You're going to be doing all that extra stuff and ruining your relationship. And first of all, let's just start, they got so many damn filters out here. Let's just start from that. Unless you see that person up close to person, y'all did some video chatting, you gonna go ahead and tear your whole relationship up for a whole booger wooger. So let's just start from there. Think about the reason why you're in a relationship with the person you in. That's right there in person. Like, it's some reason it's some reason that you are attracted to that person, whether it be, be it conversation, be it look, something that you are. So why are you looking for more? And if you are looking for more, or if you feel like, hey, you know what, I'm done with this, be upfront. Be upfront. Don't start doing that social media stuff. That is really, it's just not worth it. It's really not worth it. But I know you wanted to get more into BlackRose. I know you want to get more into the hall pass.
So that brings us to our next topic, which is, how do you keep things spicy in your relationship?
Yeah.
How do you spice things up? How do you make sure that flame doesn't die out, so to speak?
By doing whatever my partner wants to do. If he say, let's do some anal tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and do anal tonight.
Really?
No, I'm messing with
you. Girl, shut your mouth.
My mama watch this show.
Your mother knows. Oh, your mother knows. She ain't crazy. Your mother knows.
No, for real. As far as, I don't know, I have a really open mind when it comes to just keeping a relationship spicy. It's not too many things that I object to. Being honest. And being honest, if we want to be adults about the situation, it's not too many things that I object to. I will try most things at least once.
Okay.
At least once. But it's not going to be all you was making you happy. we gonna have to come with, we gonna have to, come with, something for both, both sides. I mean, which I think it's pretty, good. I'm able to. One good thing I can say is that I'm very comfortable with talking to. I'm very comfortable with what Nate said because he playing. But
relax all the muscles. I hate you. Listen, I can't do no anal.
They got spray for that. They got spray to relax all your muscles now.
I'm good.
What's it called? Easy slide? Is that what it's called? Easy slide?
Astro you know. Oh, Astro Glide.
Astro Glide. No, because we got a subscription to Adam and Eve, so that's how I be knowing about it. Up and out email.
Okay.
But
now,
listen,
with y'all being married so long, what do you do to make sure? Because y'all got 4 kids.
You gotta get it in where you can. I'm just trying to tell you, you gotta get it in where you
how
can.
How do you keep that flame still going? I'm sorry to be eating y'all, but I'm hungry.
I'm so hungry. I was eating too, but I didn't want to be rude. It's like we eating the same thing. What you eating? A steak?
A burger.
I'm eating a chicken cheese steak and fries. What?
I know this may look ghetto to some, but I am starving.
It's not always.
I couldn't hold any longer.
So it's not always necessarily sexual with keeping the spices, keeping the relationship.
And no one shared anything with me. Nate, I will bring you something on this baby.
Listen, it's not always about, the sexual. It's like just intimate conversation. But me and my husband flirt all the time. That's the other thing. Like he left, to go out of town this evening because his grandmother passed away. Condolences to my husband and his family. But just, when he was getting ready, we was in the bathroom and he was getting ready. He was putting his clothes on, brushing his teeth and stuff. And we were just in there flirting. The kids was downstairs playing the game. So we was just in there flirting, touching on each other's butt. He popped my butt, talking about making jiggle, stuff like that. That's little things that you can do to just keep the attention.
Not make it jiggle.
Yeah, he was like, make it jiggle. Just make it jiggle. Just, just rubbing up against each other, little stuff. Like, he was brushing his teeth. I came up behind him and kind of caressed his chest. And I was just like, what? Just playful things. Just being play. You know what? Don't do that. Don't do that. Because I'm 100% Woodell. I am 100% Team Woodell. So do not come for my little chunky monkey baby. He got chunky. He don't look nothing like 20. He don't look nothing like 20 bad bitches no more. He got real chunky. But
like 20 fat bitches.
Right. But just being like playful, just being sexually like playful, because you can still, a lot of people just, and that really played a part on some of the infidelities that we had earlier on in our relationship, in our marriage, is that some people get too comfortable and they think, okay, now we just here. So we just sitting on this couch and we just looking at each other and we just looking at the kids. Like, you just really got to put in the effort to make things spicy. Like, one time I ordered a couple of things offline. We went on a trip to Atlantic City, not Atlanta. And I had ordered a couple of things offline, and I ordered it on my credit card so he wouldn't notice. And I bought them and packed them all in the bag. And surprisingly, he tried a lot of the things that I ordered. Like, I ordered a whip. I ordered a ball gag.
Wait a minute. That's nasty.
I did. I ordered a gag, a ball gag, the little thing that you look like the little dog, break the rail. And it was he actually interacted, He wasn't just like, oh no,
now, is this a fantasy? Was this a fantasy of yours? Or
no, it was just trying something different.
Or was it something you just wanted to try?
Yeah, it was something different. Because it's like when we go when we do our little weekend little, dates off or whatever, that's fuck them kids time. That's fuck them kids time.
Fuck them kids.
So we getting all the way freaky. And I just wanted to try something different, something that we hadn't tried. I won't necessarily say something that we never tried, but something that we hadn't tried since we first started dating years ago when we was young, and we was able to move around and we was able to do things without our knees cracking, things like that. And so yeah, I just ordered a couple of little things, and surprisingly, we were able to, like, he was just like my little sex slave, and I was like, you gonna do this? Tell Bobby you gonna do that.
Wait a minute, not you. You wasn't his sex slave. He was yours.
No, he was mine.
I don't like how your face got real excited when you said that.
I was. That was a good night. Honey. Videos and all.
For me, I like to try different things when it comes to sex. I have not, surprisingly, I haven't completed an anal session. Let's say that, but it was a stick in and take it out. I can't do it.
Astro slide.
I'm like,
Nate said, relax your muscles.
ain't no. You gonna holler, stop eating them cheeseburgers. Listen, that ain't gonna never happen. I love me a cheeseburger.
Oh God.
Love me a good cheeseburger.
They said, relax.
I can't do it. Like, I can't do that, But I'm game for just about anything now. What I don't want to do, and I've had this pitched to me several times in the relationship, is a threesome. I can't do a threesome.
Why?
Because I feel like me personally, this is my personal opinion. If a man do a threesome with you, then he's not serious about you.
Really?
That's my personal opinion. If he do a threesome with you, he ain't serious about you.
What if it's the other way around?
Me doing a threesome with him?
Yeah.
The two guys and me?
Yeah.
I did. I said that. Okay, if I can get what I want, because I want two guys and a girl.
You a hoe.
That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. You're not willing to share me. Why would I be willing to share you?
That's true.
And I hate when they be like, "Oh, it's all about you." Nigga, it ain't all about me. It's all about you. That's what you want. That's what you want to see. I'm good.
That's true.
Nope.
I'm gonna try one of those. I don't know if I'm saying it right. One of those.
And I wouldn't even know where to get a girl from.
Plenty of fish.
Dead. That just probably has all kinds of disease. She probably be burning and everything. I'm dead.
Tender. Plenty of fish. Ravens hotline.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Can't do it.
Do they have Instagram dating like they got on Facebook?
They should have it. I don't think so.
I don't know. But yeah, as far as keeping a relationship spicy, I guess you just gotta be open-minded.
Shit. Knocking this damn laptop over. Yeah, you gotta be open-minded. You have to go with the open mind. You have to go with the thought that you're gonna do something. You have to be.
The other thing is you gotta be respectful of the other person. So if the other person is not into something that you want them to try, or you willing to try yourself, you have to be respectful of that person. And
yeah, that's true.
Them objecting or declining, whatever it is. Because some people go too far. Some people want to try nipple. I ain't trying no nipple clamps. I'm just not doing that.
No, I'm not. Now, I don't know. I might.
Nope.
I might.
You're not finna sit here and clamp anything up on my nipple. No.
Now, I like BDSM. So for me, that would be right up my alley. For me.
Okay.
But that's just my thing. I don't know.
So you like them things? Do you like them things? Them machines where it take the little electricity and put on you to go?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Hell no. That's something I will not do. I will not do that. You're not shocking shit over here. You're not shocking me on my ass. You're not tasing me on my titties. Nate said flashback. Yeah. No. You're not shocking shit over here. You're not shocking me on my ass. You're not tasing my titties. You're not doing none of that. You're not doing that. No.
Oh man,
no.
That is too funny. What about one of those key parties?
Key parties? What's a key party?
I drop the keys in the little thing. You know, like one of those little key parties where everybody drop the keys.
Evidently, you experienced this before, so tell me.
No, I seen it on television.
Would you be a swinger?
That's what I'm saying. It's a swinger party, but that's what you're saying. You drop everybody drop their key in like a little fish bowl. I guess it's called a swingers party now. Like those type of things.
I've been invited to a swingers party before.
Where?
It was in the county. You know, they hold them like out far. But I've learned from a gay friend of mine that they host these parties, these sex parties. You know, I ain't never been to Taboo. Now, I have wanted to go to Taboo, but I feel like riding past there, I feel like it stinks inside. It looked like it stinks. It looked like it stinks.
Well, hold on. Say how you spell that again. Taboo.
Taboo. It's right there on Route 40. Right there on Route 40. Go down 40 like you about to go to Harford County, and it's right there.
Nope.
Right there on Route 40. But you have to have a membership. Nobody can just walk in there. You got to pay for a membership.
I think that's what I'm talking about. One of those red. I heard it's something. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's called a red door room or something like that. Red.
Yeah, fine.
It's some type of like secret like sex club. They got one here in Baltimore.
That's Taboo.
We found it before.
That's Taboo.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be like a secret sex club, but it's not a secret because everybody go there. Oh, but I think like I said, you have to pay for a membership to get in though.
Big old
freaks.
That's where you have to. That's where you're gonna find.
You have to pay. You have to pay, and then a man can't come without a woman. So it's not like he can just come walk in there. He has to be with a woman. A woman can just walk in by herself. You know, he's in there. He has to come with a woman.
But what's up?
I read these rules because I guess they feel like men are not as controlling when it comes to sex. I guess I don't know. I wouldn't know what the deal is with that. And then you don't want to have too many men and not enough women. But I don't know how Taboo is, like how the setup is and everything like that. I've never been. I have considered going in the past. I was sitting here thinking about I want to be I do not know, Nate. I just researched it. Thank you. I researched it in the past. I researched it in the past when I wanted to go with a past ex of mine. And yeah, we wanted to join the club.
What about the present?
Would I go with my present?
Yeah.
We never talked about something like that. I can honestly say in my relationship, I am more of on a higher scale of sexual experiences and things that I like versus him. If that makes sense. It's definitely like, okay, I have to bring it down.
Oh, you have to tone it down.
Tone it down.
Oh, you a big old freak, Meg the Stallion. You a big old freak.
Some things he doesn't like that I like. So I have to be like, all right. Okay. Shut up. I'm being honest. Shit, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. But I'm being honest.
You shouldn't sugarcoat anything, because anything that I don't know, I'm glad you're telling me now so I can write everything down and talk about it with you later on.
Shut up. But I wouldn't know, like, if I was to get married, I would consider a threesome if I was to get married.
Why? What's the difference between married and a relationship? Because then you stuck with that person because you're gonna have to go through all that stuff to get a divorce.
And then I'm looking at him like, you nasty.
Right.
You did that with that girl. You nasty bastard.
You backwards. That's what I say. That's backwards.
It's not backwards. It's not.
That is.
I don't know. And it's just okay. Have you ever? Are you a part of the ass eating club?
Me
You eat
eating
ass?
somebody else, somebody eating my ass.
Either way,
No,
you ain't letting
no.
nobody eat your ass.
Absolutely, but not the other way around. But absolutely, I am
Some guys find
100%
it to be like, you know,
blow, tickle
blowing your
with your
ass.
finger. Yeah, blow, tickle with your finger. Take the tip of your
Okay.
tongue.
You want the thumb in your
100.
butt. You
I
want the thumb
am.
in your butt.
I am a freak.
Nasty.
I
She
will
told
always
that man put a thumb in her butt.
David, to tell you in a heartbeat, she like her butt to be played with.
Snake said, "Yikes!" She nasty.
I'm a freak. I am.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's
I
nasty.
had a conversation.
What do you consider a freak though? Do you like freaky things or you a freak? Like, it's a difference. You might like freaky things versus being she a stone cold freak.
I am.
Like, have you ever had sex with food?
Everybody had sex with food. What are you talking about?
No, I haven't. I never did that before.
You never used chocolate, fruits, things like that.
He said that's some sex shit. I mean, no. No, I've never done that before. And when I say food, I mean like, you know how people be like, put the cheeseburger on the titty and eat it.
No. He definitely ain't fit to put no cheeseburger. You definitely is not fit to put no cheeseburger nowhere on me. Maybe a donut. I like Krispy Kreme donuts. Krispy Kreme donuts. I can't hear you. But yeah, something wrong with your computer. I can't hear you anymore. But yeah,
I'm sorry. I said, so you having sex with Krispy Kreme donuts?
No, you could put a Krispy Kreme donut on my nipple and then.
So you want to put your dick through the donut and eat it like that?
I can do that too.
Ew. That's nasty. You are a freak.
Krispy Kreme.
You're freaky. That's a fetish.
Listen.
You have a fetish?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
I'm not telling you what my fetish is because then everybody gonna know.
They said I can't with you no more.
Okay.
I can't with her. I can't look at her the same. What's your fetish?
I have a midget fetish.
Who?
Midget fetish.
You want to have sex with a midget?
Absolutely.
I wonder if they dick big.
That's why I want to do it. That's what I want to do.
Just like a thumb in your butt.
That's why I want to do it.
A midget.
I have a midget fetish.
Wow, midget.
I have a midget fetish.
So if you meet a midget.
And he has a Chinese girl fetish. We weird. We are weird.
Chinese girl.
Yes, he has a Chinese girl fetish.
I don't know what my fetish would be. I don't have a fetish.
Yes, you do.
I got BDSM. Hell no, don't put your fucking feet on me. Don't put your motherfucking feet on me. Now, I can put my feet on you, but don't put your fucking feet on me.
Do you like your toes to be sucked?
Yes.
Do you suck toes?
Fuck no. I'm not sucking no toes.
I did.
Hell no. Mm-mm. You suck toes?
Only David's. When we first
I would imagine. In 12 years, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Ew, he like it. Did you put something on it like some sauce?
Hot sauce. Sorry.
Okay, Dachuki.
We was in the shower. We was in the, not in the shower. We was in a hot tub.
And you sucked his feet in the hot tub? You had hot tub juice in your mouth.
I was just being sensual. It was just there with
it. I can't do that.
It was
not doing that.
You know, and then you know how you go down in the water and you go and
bitch can't breathe. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. No, bitch, I can't breathe. Fuck that.
That's why I'm married for 12 years.
I guess so.
You gotta try different things. You gotta come. I be coming up with so much stuff to try. I try something different in a heartbeat because guess what? Some things that you ain't willing to do, you gotta be open. You gotta be like, hey, baby, what you into? You gotta get to those points. You gotta be honest. You gotta put it out there because guess what? If you don't do it, that man gonna go find somebody else. Like my wife, I would be scared to tell my wife that. No, tell me everything that you want me to do because we finna do it. And I'm gonna tell you everything that I want you to do. My husband is 100% backing me about this midget.
Two, right, Nate? Two. We're gonna leave on that note. We're gonna cut that shit the fuck off right the fuck now. Guys, we thank you for tuning in. We just want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, who is Free by Christ Ministries. They we talking about sex and then going to shout out the church.
Yeah,
Lord
you should have
have
did that
mercy on our
last.
souls.
You should have did that last.
Let me backtrack. Shout out to sister tag and title. And then we're gonna shout out the church. Lord have mercy on our souls. We Free by Christ Ministries, they host their Sunday service every Sunday from 10 to 10:30 right here on Facebook Live. We will be sure to add their link on Sunday when they go live. Free by Christ Ministries, that is Free by Christ Ministries right here on Facebook each and every Sunday from 10 to 10:30. We have Sister Tag and Title as well. I'm going to get more information on their address so I can give that out to you guys. Shout out to Ms. Rita from Rita's Best Catering, who was a guest on the show as well. Once again, guys, if you would like to become a sponsor, just you know what to do. Hit that DM. Also, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to our Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. We thank you guys for tuning in. Can't wait to see you next week. We have a great show or a great live coming up tomorrow where we will be guests on a panel or doing media coverage on a panel tomorrow. So can't wait to experience that with you guys. Definitely look out for that tomorrow at 5, from 5 to 8. So just be sure to check back in right here on Facebook from 5 to 8, where we will be doing media coverage from Mama Jones, Jim Jones' mom. So that would be definitely exciting. Anything you want to share, Katie?
No, you covered everything except for we gonna find that red
She want to find that red door. I think it's called Taboo.
And if anybody out there know a midget, I'm gonna shoot my shot again. Anybody out there know a midget?
Y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. We're gonna get her freak ass off of here. Next.
Thank you guys.